Thank you for joining us for this edition of Council Connections. This day we are connecting with Councilman Justin Outling. Thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, my absolute pleasure.
So we are here at the Greensboro Science Center, and there is so much going on as far as activity. Visitor numbers are up, and just the expansion of things that have come and things that are still to come. So tell me, with your term, now that you have gone through a full official election, because you initially came to the City Council to fill in a gap.
That's right.
And now you are here for a first four-year term. What are the objectives that you are looking forward to tackling first?
Objective number one is really promoting economic development and job creation within the city of Greensboro. So I'm especially excited to be here at the Greensboro Science Center, which is really an epicenter of economic development and excitement both within the city as well as the region. The Greensboro Science Center welcomes over 400,000 visitors a year, and there are wonderful plans for expansion of this Science Center as well as this general vicinity of Greensboro.
So tell us a little bit about what's going on here. I mean, we have the new aquarium, there's a new dinosaur exhibit, but beyond that, you're talking about changing the landscape of this side of Greensboro.
There's really wonderful things happening at the Science Center. Visitor numbers are up. There are plans for expansion of a zoo here, as well as a complete renovation of the entryway and the creation of a STEM Science Center. So a lot of terrific things happening here, so you'll continue to see a lot of growth and opportunity. But really, on the footsteps of the Science Center, there are grand plans for this area of the city with what's being called the Battleground Parks District. I tell people, think of a location in the country where you have a zoo, an amphitheater, a science center, an aquarium, a national historic site. Where in the country can you find that? Really, the only place is in Greensboro, North Carolina, so we're working to create our own Central Park, our own jewel of the region, and bring those assets together, promote economic development, have a great place to attract visitors, and of course for Greensboro residents to enjoy themselves.
Now when you say economic development, this is more of a tourism hub, and do you see job creation in all of this expansion?
Definitely. The Greensboro Science Center alone has created many, many jobs as a result of its expansion, the increased number of visitors. The city's task now is how do we leverage that and kind of create even more success beyond just the Science Center. So as opposed to creating an attraction where people spend money for the day, what can we do to have people here for a weekend, half a week? So we're going to leverage the Science Center's success, build on the assets that are in this area and unique to Greensboro, and create something even more special than what we have here right now, which is pretty darn special.
It is very special, and you always feel so enlightened and educated when you come here, and to see all of the different exhibits, it's very impressive. So for people who aren't familiar with your district, beyond the Science Center, what else lies in District 3?
District 3 is a wonderful area of our city, like really all others. It includes downtown, obviously the area with the Science Center, as well as Lake Jeanette and kind of west central Greensboro. So it's an absolute pleasure to represent District 3 and enjoy wonderful assets the city has to offer, like the Science Center.
Well, thank you so much, Councilman Outling. Very great objectives that you have on the plate. A lot of work that you have to do, and it's nice to see that you're working with other members of council, and we appreciate these moments to be able to sit down and connect for Council Connections.
My absolute pleasure.
Thank you so much.